God, my computer is blue screened already. I can't see a thing. if my if my computer crashes the second I start streaming, I'm gonna laugh. Hopefully we're streaming. Hopefully, oh, we are. Oh heck, hello everybody. Welcome to WoahCraft. Shouldn't have done that. I'm sick, as usual. Talk about that more later when I hopefully get some friends on. We're Minecraft today. Hopefully today. Shoot, I need to pull up. I'm so bad at this. I need to pull up the chat so I can actually see what's going on. Hopefully today we will finish my farm area. We already got farmhouse done. I did this off screen. I don't know why, but I tend to like build off screen because it's really hard for me to talk and build like well. If it's like a pre-done design like the walls, I can do that pretty easy. But if I'm like taking apart a building, putting it back up again, or just like doing it completely from scratch, it all kind of messes up. But yeah, here's the farmhouse. I really need to close that off. Yeah, I just wanted a nice little area. Hopefully gonna put like a nice little garden. I don't know, something around here. And then we'll have the fields. I went here because my current bed is inside. As usual, I didn't decorate the inside at all. I have a knack for doing that. Alright, well, I'm sleeping. Let's see if I can pull up the stream. Oh my god, I almost knocked my drink over. Let's see if I can pull up the chat and not have a problem. Can I? Freaking heck, dude. Hopefully it's going okay. It gets like it. My game hates me. For some unknown reason, I truly don't know why. Hold on, I'm getting it. Oh, dude, I don't. One of my friends just honestly, every time they take a shot, they send me a snap of it, and they're like us. They're less than a second long. So I truly like at this point, they could send me anything less than a second long, and my brain would just be like, "Yes, shot." I didn't pull up the. So I have like a second monitor set up, but my apartment doesn't have enough power cords, and I have a lot of electronics in my apartment. And like my extension cables and like power strips are actually maxed out. Like going further causes chance of accident happening, and I really don't. My luck sucks, so I'd rather not burn down my apartment building. Also, if you can't tell, I just sound awful right now. Oh, it tastes awful. No, I'm still sick. It's been about 2 months with a sinus infection or sinus infection-like symptoms. Finally had a CT scan. I'll talk about that later. Because it's weird talking about it to myself. Did my headset just beep as if it was out of battery? It's been charging all day. I haven't used it at all. I was just doing homework. Like, what the if it's actually out of power? Do I have enough of these? I've played so much Minecraft that I'm learning. I'm like getting an intuition for how many I actually need when I build something. Because I'll be like, okay, I want to build it this tall. Where is my axe? Did I chuck it? Oh, tell me I didn't chuck it.
Absolutely squandered, my man.
I'm squandered. Where is my axe? Where did it go? Oh,
You were
did
the
I?
act all along.
What are you saying, Kevin? We are streaming.
You
I'm
are.
actively streaming. There's my
Welcome.
axe. I put it in the chest.
I'm gonna be playing. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What's up?
whoa! That's new,
What?
dude. That's
What?
crazy.
What?
Cherry blossom trees are coming to Minecraft. Oh, they look horrible. What is this? Come on,
They
Minecraft.
really just invaded the stream and then complained about cherry blossom.
Ah, it just looks like they just look like they're made of gumballs.
Okay. Maybe that's not so bad, Kevin. Maybe I want some
They look.
juicy gumballs.
The wood looks too chewy.
Too chewy? What does that even mean?
Yeah. Okay. When are we getting Kevin wood? We're getting the green wood.
You're not. It's not gonna happen. They gave you like weird bluish wood already.
Yeah, I don't want weird bluish wood. I want green
Yeah, but
wood.
I'm saying you're not gonna
Mm.
get that. Why do I have spruce planks in my
I want
inventory?
that gross color. I want that. I want that. Not gross. That awesome color
I want that
of.
absolutely
Uh,
abhorrent color of wood.
I want that gross green wood that, like, you take some bark off of a tree that's like still alive. It's got that like green, floor phloem.
Yeah, for like 4 minutes. Goes away so fast.
Yeah, I want a green. I want a green wood.
I want
That's so
green.
much to ask.
It is. It is, Kevin.
I
Actually.
also want.
Oh,
I also want mossy mud bricks. That'd be.
that would be sick. That one I will back you up on. The weird green tree nonsense. That's
I
a
want
little
one.
much for me.
Oh, come on,
You're not allowed in the
green tree
game.
nuts.
Remember? Not allowed in the game. Oh, I'm out of spruce fences as usual. I think I only have, yeah, a stack. I need like 3. I need 3 stacks.
It's just not. Oh, I mean, I guess they're adding bamboo, but
I thought bamboo was already in the game.
they're adding bamboo blocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
and then
kind of
there's. I
fun.
mean, there's like
That'd
the
be fun.
non-stripped bamboo blocks are green.
That'd be really
Then-
fun if you were doing like specifically bamboo walls,
Yeah,
like in a Shinto temple.
exactly,
Exactly that.
exactly,
Well,
exactly.
all right, Kevin, you don't have to do that.
Okay,
Whatever
I
it
won't.
is, whatever it is that you're doing.
Got myself a nice Minecraft launcher.
Nah, not allowed. Okay,
Doesn't seem like it.
made too many.
They'll fix it. They look a little too. They look a little too. They look a little too bubblegummy right now. These cherry blossom
Bubby
trees.
gummy. I need bubby gum. Do I?
They really are. They really want to add every tree that's just not green.
What trees are green, bro? What? What?
I just want
what
green planks, man. I want
That's
green planks.
they. Okay, so what you're saying is like you would just love if you could dye planks, which I would think they would
No,
add
I don't. I don't want. I don't want to dye
because
plank.
a lacquer would be good. No, but what tree? Like I obviously they have the nether and the end that they could add it into.
Put it
But
in the end. Put it in the nether.
what
Make it a.
tree
Doesn't have
is
to be real.
what
Yeah.
tree is green?
Some
Like
mossy tree. I don't know.
like usually trees like the bark is just like if it has green in it, it's like the rings. The rings have green because that's where the juice flows through.
There's got to be a tree that's like a little greener. It doesn't have to
There's
be like
no way.
super
Okay,
green.
maybe
This
like
has
a
got to be
little bit.
like hint of green. I want like a hint of green, you know? Like
Hint of
it could
green.
go into a
Kevin's
gradient of green.
biography.
Hint of green.
That's just
It appears I'm in the game. It appears I'm opening chests. You know what that
nice.
means? Time to stop playing because there's
Oh
nothing for me to do.
no, you have to
Just
find
kidding.
what
I'm
you
not.
want to do. Find what you want to do.
Find who you are. Seek within.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go get a bunch of birch trees. Birch leaves.
Do you want to come strip the ones in my area or no?
You have birch trees there?
There's a birch forest right behind to the east of, or not the east, be the south.
Do you plan on getting rid of the forest?
Yeah.
I'll help you with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I did joke that I do with Toby with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Toby.
Seems like a pretty basic. Whoa,
No,
ho, ho,
no, because
ho,
you
ho,
weren't.
ho, ho! You've been a bad boy. No Christmas gifts for you. Why did I punch him?
What?
Right.
Dude, what just happened?
Sorry, there was a piglin in my portal,
Oh
and I
no. So
punched him, and then he
what?
started charging at me.
What I was saying
He didn't.
is that you've seen The Dark Knight, right?
Seen the what?
The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've
Okay.
seen the Dark Knight. I was
I have to,
born in
I have
this
to, I have to
generation.
I have to double check now because too many people I talk to will be like, "What? Never seen it." I'm just like, "How?"
Okay, where's this supposed forest?
It's that way. It's not that way. If you're facing the church, it's to the right, and but it's gonna be the left. It's like directly to the right of the church. There's a ton of birch, unless my memory's failing me, which it might be. No, there's a ton of birch right there.
I
No,
could also mine these wood, but I don't really feel like it. Sorry, continue.
the scene where he's like holding up the mob
Batman.
guys.
So
Or
I
the
gotta lower my
Jokers.
my game audio. It's a little loud here.
Where the Joker's like holding up the mob guys.
He's holding them up.
Yeah, so it's a scene. There's the guy on the TV, and he's talking about like how they have to move their money. You remember that scene?
Is this near the pencil scene?
It is the pencil scene.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
yeah. Is this like within the pencil scene?
There's a scene there's a moment in that where one of the gangsters stands up and goes, "You think you could steal from us and just get away with it?" And then Joker says, "Yeah," in one of the funniest ways you could possibly say "yeah" ever. Like he says it super nasally. He just goes, "Yeah."
Just go.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Watch the
Yeah?
scene. Watch the scene, and it's just like, "You think you could steal from us and get away with it?" And he just goes, "Yeah." And so Toby and I just forever, because he watched it with me the first time, and I was watching it like the seventh time at that point. So like the wonder of the movie had left. So like I was just noticing the acting. So I just started laughing, and so did he, because it was just so funny that like the very serious Batman movie had a moment where the character legit just goes, "Yeah."
I mean, that's what makes him a good villain.
Yeah, no, because he's absolutely insane like half the time. But like
But he's hilarious.
anytime one of us is like, "Are you serious, bro?" There's like a 50% chance one of us will just go, "Yeah." And it could be the most subtle version of it. Don't stand on me. But legitimately that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about that scene, but just that feels so out of place. But it's
Let me tell you this. Batman.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Whoa.
I don't know why it's like in me.
Reese.
What's up?
Reese, you need to empty out this iron farm a little bit. I got your back. I'll just take some.
Well, you could toss the poppies off.
Popping off.
Also, have you seen the finished exterior of the farmhouse? It's
Don't
very
say it, Kevin. Don't say it. Don't say it.
what?
Hmm?
Well, what were you gonna say?
No,
I can mute you if it's bad enough.
no, it's not. It's just
Okay.
a really. It's just a really. It's their joke. It's almost farm. It's almost the word farm. Farmhouse. Come on.
I'm not getting
You know.
it.
You know what I would have said.
I'm actually not getting it. It's the worst part.
Mm-hmm. What would I have said that isn't farmhouse? That's very similar.
All I could think of is Parm.
It's such an F.
Starts.
Come on.
Are you saying it's similar even though it shares only one letter?
It's, it shares three.
What? Oh, okay, never mind. I got there at the end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was gonna be the F bomb.
Oh no, no, come on. That's grotesque. Come on. That is
Kevin,
nasty.
Kevin,
Come
half of our
on.
jokes are grotesque, dude.
Not
I,
that one.
I
I mean, I
will,
guess
I
this one
will
is
literally,
technically.
I will just talk for hours about the opening of Thrift Shop because I think it's the funniest thing ever.
It's a good opening.
What? Just I walk up to the club like, "What up? I got a big."
Oh yeah, it's such a good opening. Hmm.
sorry,
Who would?
sorry. Your
Who?
oh yeah was.
What?
You just went, oh yeah, that's such a good opening. That really got me.
So what do you got on? What do you got on tap for tonight?
What do you mean on tap?
Just some Minecraft.
Oh, like, yeah.
No, no awesome.
We could potentially stream Awesome Nuts. Do you really want to do that? Just get stomped on by the people that have played the game since it came out.
Sounds kind of funny.
I mean,
I
we
do want
could.
to do a little bit of a tree clearing here.
You do want to. You should come, God. You should come check out the farmhouse.
I
While I'm
will.
here, so I could witness your reaction, and of course, it's gonna undersell what I was hoping for. Always. That's how it happens when you show anyone anything.
Oh, where is this?
Oh, it's like past the iron farm. That's it. It's a nice little place.
Ooh.
Check it out. It's very pretty. It has my bed in it. This is actually going to be my home for a while.
I like this.
I like this. Oh, check it out. New thing that I started doing. This. I'm sure people have come up with it before, but
Oh yeah.
you hang like a chain and then put a large enough thing in there, and like from most angles it looks like it's actually holding it up.
I see which angle it wouldn't.
Huh? Well, like up here, there's a space.
There's not a space.
There is for me. In my
No,
texture
not for
pack.
me. Not for me.
But yeah, check it out. It's real pretty. And there's like all these hanging over here.
Oh wow.
And like a nice little. I'm gonna have like the dog's house near there. And like
dog's house.
Look, little planter.
Ooh, little planter.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice. Ooh, the singular.
And then
purple one.
Some nice sunflowers.
Nice. Nice. So what's underneath it?
Nothing right now.
Oh no, like extravagant, big old, massive underground thing.
Yeah, unusual for me actually. Even the church, which has no function, has a giant underground. Yeah, there's nothing in here yet. I'll decorate it slowly, but interior decorating is my least favorite thing to do in Minecraft. Actually,
yeah, I mean,
that's
same.
not true. It's my second least favorite thing to do. My most least favorite is
finishing projects.
Fill stuff in with water.
We're not getting into this.
I don't want to. I'm just saying that the process of any form is the worst.
Yeah, it's not great.
Um,
I like it.
yeah,
It's cozy.
that's it. It's got like a functional chimney. Look at that. Look at all that smoke coming out.
Oh, you can even put like a little path here, doodle doot.
Yeah. No, so I don't think there's gonna be any farms under it specifically.
So it's not really a farmhouse.
No, there's gonna be. I'm gonna build a barn right over there.
Ooh, in like fields of hay, maybe perhaps.
And then I'm gonna have a ton of there's gonna be wheat everywhere.
Just mess this up.
Why would you do that? Just let it be for now. I'll do a path later.
I was trying to see if you didn't have any blocks underneath it.
Oh no. But yeah, I just have this is it. And then I think under the barn I'll have like the sheep farm. So you could get all the different colors of wool.
Of wool.
Wool.
Of hooly.
Of hululul. But yeah, I gotta clear out some trees. I do want to have like a cool little sunflower field.
Be nice. That'd be nice.
I don't know. It's super close to the dupe engine over here.
The dupe engine?
Yeah, that's what this pillar is.
Dupe engine. Oh, yeah, your end machine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Dude, what are the...
What
are the odds?
What are the odds?
Why do I have a bunch of shrooms in here? Oh well.
DEA, open up.
Whoa, what is this, Breaking Bad?
We've stolen all the shrooms.
Nice. Also,
it's like my least favorite block. I like the stem block, but the red mushroom, the red mushroom like hopper block, I don't like that one.
Dude, all it's doing is existing. Why do you hate it so much? All right, complete silence. We can work with that.
I have no words for you.
Were you just following me? I saw you slam into the side of the...
No. What I was doing, I was heading back to the bridge.
Are you sure?
All right.
Also, I just want to drop this bomb on you. I think I'm changing the design of the default medieval house.
Oh, like replacing everything?
Yeah, so I think Deep Slate is going to look way cooler if I incorporate it. Because I wanted to, like, I wanted stone, like, roofing, or at least stone, like, bordering. Because a lot of medieval houses had that. Or, like, a form of stone. But, and the white, the white, like, tile is really bad. It should just be white, like, paneling.
It should be like wool or bone.
Well, I think the best block is concrete for it.
Bone's pretty nice.
It is, but I think that like in terms of because the white part, I really want the white part to be fully smooth, and the closest I could get was polished. Whatever the frick it's called.
Oh, smooth quartz.
But I think white concrete is like gonna be the easiest to procure.
White concrete's the easiest to get, but I think smooth concrete might be
smooth concrete
or smooth quartz. Smooth quartz. smooth quartz.
Smooth concrete. I didn't know that was a block.
It is, yeah. It's even smoother somehow.
Well, I think so. Like I used it kind of like if you see how the farmhouse has like a bunch of concrete in it.
I don't see.
Oh well, all the white parts were concrete, and the trimming was spruce wood with stone. And just imagine replacing the stone with
that was the fastest like 10 minutes ever. What? 30 day nighttime again.
Oh yeah. Well, we were just. I did nothing that whole time. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of walked back and forth.
Right there. I see.
Yeah, and I think it works well. If I replace it with deep slate, it'll look really good. And I want to have like, you'll see. I'm gonna build a house and see if I like
You'll
it,
see.
and then I really want to make like 5 or 6 variations of a house, and then kind of cookie cutter it all the way around, and then have like a few parts where I'll do like wax stuff where like it connects and makes that negative space that Gavin like freaks out about.
Negative space.
Yeah, you know the thing that Gavin like screams about every time I make something with a hallway? Did you just
What?
Why did you take fall damage? Oh, okay. Also, I like that it's gotten to the point that you're just carrying around a totem.
I don't. Yeah.
Well, no, to be fair, we've died a lot on this server, so
Yeah, he's kind of cute. I named him Little Guy of Life Saving, so he's kind of cute.
Little guy of lice.
I just would prefer not to, have any.
Not to die.
these-
Yeah.
I would just prefer not to die for something stupid. I won't die for like, something dumb. I'm not too worried about dying from like fall damage. That doesn't really happen. If I know I'm gonna die, I won't use it.
Okay.
But I don't want to get like
I use
blown
it
up.
all the time I die all the time whenever we're doing the Zephyrian Olympic Games.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
don't want
all-
to die anymore
the-
because I'm still not. I'm trying not to lose the first to get above 100 deaths here.
Oh, that's right. I think I died a ton recently. Let me check. Well, you and I both were at 100 deaths.
Yeah, we were.
So we were handicapped severely. The heck is
I
it
gotta
at?
I gotta survive past Gavin's 14.
Where is it at? Is it video settings, music and sounds?
It's in statistics.
Oh, I hit options way before. Yeah. Where's deaths?
Times.
Is it time played? Time since last death?
Player kills. Number of deaths. It's right above plants plotted.
Right,
Plants
number
potted.
of deaths. I'm at 101. I lost. What? I
just said
forgot. I forgot about it.
I know. I just said aw.
Oh.
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 Excuse me.
I really relate to those videos where like they'll just play that sound on max volume, and then it's like someone crying and is sleeping in the same hotel room as your dad. I really relate to those videos.
I don't know that one.
All it is that they'll just play a really insanely loud snoring sound effect, and then it's just a close up in the dark of like whoever's taking the video crying.
Oh.
Like their
I like
eyes
the
are all
one.
red. It's probably
I like the
filter
one.
even, but I
Yeah.
laugh at it every time because like every time my family ever had a hotel room, I just never slept because my dad is the loudest snorer.
I always had to
So
sleep.
bad.
I always got stuck on sleeping on the 2 chairs like connected. You know?
I wish.
You remember that? Did you ever have to do that when you were a kid? You have two of the hotel room comes with 2 chairs and a little table, and you have to like put them together, and then that's your bed.
I'm gonna be honest. I usually just slept on the floor in those situations.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
It was
think
like
I was,
slightly better than sleeping on the floor because
I
when
don't
you were
think I-
small enough, you'd fit. You know.
Well, for me, what I would always do is I would just bring my. I would sneak my little tiny Game Boy that I bought with my own money. Lawn
Your
mowing.
little tiny Game Boy,
Yeah, I had a Game Boy.
smaller than a
SP.
normal Game Boy.
I had a Game Boy SP. I didn't have like the Game
Yeah.
Boy.
The Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah, I had the small flip one.
Yeah, the square one. What color was yours? Mine was red.
Mine was the like
Game Boy one.
light
The SNES
blue.
one.
No, the light blue.
Oh.
The light,
the
like
light blue one.
aqua blue.
Oh, nice.
My brother had a pure silver one.
Ooh, that's cool.
But yeah, so I just bring that on every family vacation, and I would.
Oh wait,
I
that's hilarious.
I would
Wait.
never play it, except when my parents were sleeping, because I just wouldn't be able to sleep.
Dude, I just remembered something so funny.
Uh-oh.
My parents pulled a my car's on E, I gotta get rid of it. It doesn't work anymore, you know? When it's out of gas. Can't drive it anymore.
Okay, they did
My
that with
brother
what?
my brother's Game Boy Advance SP. He had a blue one, and then it like ran. It wouldn't turn on anymore, and they didn't know like you had to charge it, and so they returned it and got him a new one because they didn't know it didn't work anymore. So they returned it and got
Just
him a new
forgot
one.
about the charge. Well, to be fair, I think like the vast majority of things weren't rechargeable at that
Yeah,
time.
exactly. So they thought it just didn't work anymore,
Oh, that's because like
and
the first Game Boy wasn't rechargeable.
it was battery operated. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, and they couldn't figure out how to get it to work again. I guess they lost the charger.
That's so
Um,
funny.
and so then they got him a new one. So then he got his one that was like SNES themed, and
Nice. I really
whatever.
want to get a new one because a friend of mine actually broke mine.
That stinks.
Yeah, I was actually extremely upset about it. Because it had lasted like forever, and then he pulled I forget what he was doing. He was doing
Threw it off
something.
of a
No,
cliff.
he was like. I think he genuinely like had some like presentation he was doing for like kids, because he's in teaching,
Ooh.
and he like legit wanted to like use it as an example, and I think he legitimately just accidentally opened it backwards.
Ah.
And just like snapped the screen off.
Oh, he pulled it too much.
Yeah. So I don't have a Game Boy, but I have like my old DS that I also bought with my lawnmower money.
Oh, my DS is
Um,
fopped.
my
My
DS
DS
is
is.
filthy, dude, because I did not learn about cleaning at the ripe old age
Mhm.
of 10. So like the edges are just
Yeah.
like yellow because I'm sure I ate like Cheetos and then played my little game. Um, But my
My
DS still
DS
works, so
hinge.
I could play every single game except for Pokemon Yellow and one Mega Man game because those are the only like Game Boy Color games that I have.
Game Boy
And they
Color games work on the DS, I'm pretty sure.
do they? Because it doesn't work on mine.
I know Game Boy Advance games work. I don't know about
Maybe
Game Boy
those
Color
games are just
games.
shot. I think they do work if you can get them to fit, but there's like an extra notch.
Ooh, yeah, they don't. I don't think the Game Boy Color games work on the Game Boy, on the DS. I know they work on the Game Boy Advance.
They work on the Game Boy SP for
'Cause I have a Game
sure.
Boy
Because
Color,
I
but I
never
don't. I
owned the Game
never.
Boy Color.
I own a Game Boy Color because I bought it at a thrift store once.
Nice. That's what happened with
Um,
me is I found
but I.
Pokemon Yellow somewhere and it was
Mm,
like in really nice condition like and then I
yeah.
opened it and like the save file was like an hour into the entire game.
Hmm.
So I was just like
Yeah.
who bought this and never played it and then never realized that they were sitting on like an $80 game.
No, they probably sold it, or they probably played it and they probably restarted.
Maybe.
That's like the
I don't know. I struggle to restart my Pokemon games cuz I get
yeah, you have to.
attached to my
Yeah, it's hard.
Pokemans.
Yeah, I don't know if I think I don't have my original.
I also shiny hunt in almost every single
Yeah,
game that I
shiny
play.
hunting is fun.
So like
Shiny hunting's really
restarting is
fun.
the worst. Well, they installed
Restarting is
that.
fine for the start, dude. My Ruby copy's internal clock is broken, on the
Nice.
game, so I can't shiny hunt on my Ruby because you need to have your internal clock to work for shinies to work. So
Hmm.
I spent when I was younger, I spent 3 good days of time. I'm talking,
Oof.
72 hours trying to get a shiny Trico. But then I didn't know, I didn't know what the clock meant. I didn't know you couldn't get a shiny at the
Yeah.
time. And so then I was trying to get it recently and I looked it up and I was like, what does this mean? By recently I mean a couple years ago, 6 years ago. That's recently somehow. Um,
I like, but also hate that they made shiny hunting easier.
they sort of did.
Well, they made it significantly easier.
In the newer ones,
Yeah, in the
yeah.
newer
And
ones.
in the newest game, it's pretty easy. In
Yeah.
Scarlet Violet,
I haven't even played that.
I haven't played these on the Switch. I don't own that.
I'm fine. I also don't want to Switch. I'm fine with it, but it's like every time I like go to play an older one or and I'm shiny hunting, I'm just like, God, it's so easy now. Like, why the heck am I doing this? Like I just need to buy the newest game, and it'll be
Yeah, there's like
infinitely
ways to make
easier.
it. There's ways to make it easier. Yeah.
Well, it's also like
Um,
there's also like a bunch of I forget like what it is that you could do, and then there's the whole IV thing. Like Pokemon was just so in depth for how basic the actual game
It was.
was.
I mean, they made a lot of that stuff more accessible because they wanted more people to be able to like enjoy doing the battles. You
Yeah.
know, and doing like the online battling and stuff, and not
Oh, that's
have like
because like serious people would just absolutely wreck you because their base
yeah,
stats were better.
yeah, because they just grinded out having the perfect IV and nature and ability Pokemon, and
Yeah.
then someone who's like, I want to play competitive battling. Oh, sorry, your
Gets
guy
completely
sucks.
stomped on. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember spending a lot of time trying to get like it was like right when they first started making it easier with like X and Y. You're burning
That was
down
the
wood,
first one
aren't you?
that. Huh? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, X and Y made it a lot easier with IVs and stuff. I had like the I grinded for a long time having like the perfect Aegislash.
I had a perfect Mudkip,
Oh nice.
which I was very happy with because he's my favorite starter, and I, regardless of how good he is, and he's really not that bad.
He's
He's
really good. He's
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 really
one of the he's regarded as one of the best starters
yeah, but
like
he's
for
not like if you're doing competitive, like usually you don't pick starters. It's like you pick
no.
Talonflame. It's like almost
Yeah.
always Talonflame.
It's weirdly it's not as much anymore, but yeah, Talonflame was really good. He was the first like starting bird that was like actually
In
nuts.
well, yeah, because his speed was so high, and then he wasn't he physical fire,
He was a
which
physical fire
or
type,
was
I
he
believe.
special fire?
I don't
There was
know. He
something
was
about
good.
him that made him
He
just
was
like
really
extra
good.
good as a fire type. So and
Yeah.
fire's like kind of a necessity.
Fire is like kind of a bad. There's not really good fire types, even though fire type is a really good type to have. No one was really using fire types,
Yeah.
I don't think. And then Talonflame was like, "Phew,
Well, it's
you can
just
get
like
this guy in Route 1.
yeah, and he has one of the highest speeds in the game.
Yeah, I I like him. I think he's cool. I think his name kind of sucks.
It's all right.
I think it's like it doesn't it
Pokemon
just
has never been good with its name, dude. Like I not to harp on one of your favorite Pokemons, but Trico, it's just gecko
Trico's
and
off.
tree.
Trico, that's dope. That's so much. I mean, dude, Mudkip. I mean, like, come on. I mean, like, they're not like. I mean, that at least is like it sounds more Pokemon than
Blaziken is
Talon.
awesome.
Yeah, Blaziken. Yeah, no, I'm saying like Trico. You know, it's like
Yeah,
oh, okay, so it's combining two words, but
Talonflame.
not. But it's combining two words, but they're kind of morphed into one word. But like
Yeah,
Talonflame is two words just alone, just two
yeah. That
words.
does
That's
that
just
does
Talonflame.
that sounds like someone's playing D&D and they're playing a wolf character with fire magic.
Yeah, this is I am
I
Talonflame.
am Talonflame. Also, this is my first time playing roleplay.
Also, wolves don't have talons, but
They have claws. I don't honestly. I don't know what the
talons are
difference
bird
is.
exclusive
Why? Is it
because
because claws can retract? No, because
no, that's their feet.
the
It's their feet are like part claw. They don't have
yeah, but so are
like
so are
no, but
cats. That's why you can't declaw them.
no, but there's like the
Is it just
claw
the
itself
amount?
is separate, right? It's like a different substance, right? But with birds, their talons are all one
Oh,
thing. It's like
but
they're
that just feels like
the
they have
thing that
extra
makes up,
large claw.
but their claw is their whole
All
foot.
right, I gotta
Like
look
their
this
whole
up.
foot is claw, I'm pretty
I'm gonna
sure.
look up the scientific definition. All right, this is me losing my mind.
Over what makes a bird?
Difference between talon and claw. This isn't a good difference.
What is the difference? What does it say?
It says talons typically belong to predators. The word implies bloody attack. An owl uses talons to stab and kill its prey. A chicken, however, uses claws to pick at its feathers and scratch around in the dirt. But
That's stupid.
cats have claws. And they're predatory. Okay, hold on. Now I'm looking at Quora, which is not a really good
I think it might
source.
be the shape.
I'm sure it is.
It's like the shape
A
because like chicken
claw
feet are
is
flat.
a curved, pointed, horny nail on each digit of the foot of a mammal, reptile, or bird. So birds can have claws. Um, a talon is a sharp, hooked claw of a bird of prey or other predatory. So it's just a claw, but it's sharp and hooked.
It's
That's it.
yeah,
It's hooked.
it's a hooked claw.
Okay.
But I think it's avian exclusive.
It might be.
Bird
I
exclusive.
feel like
Why do people not use the term avian really? Because that's like isn't that
no.
like the correct term to describe bird creatures?
Yeah.
They're avians. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
I
why why are all these sites saying bird?
because I'm sure there's
So there's a difference between bird and avian. Right?
yeah,
Because like
I'm sure there's avian that's not
aren't
bird.
bats avians?
Yeah, but they
No,
wouldn't
they're
be
mammals.
they
They're
wouldn't be
mammals.
birds. I don't know. I don't know what avian's probably like mammalia or not mammalia, but it's avian. Relating it just means relating to birds.
Okay, well that's awesome. Whatever.
um Okay, avian can refer to all winged animals. It does not exclusively mean birds.
Mm,
So you would be correct in saying that bats are technically avian. But it's not a scientific classification, it's a descriptive word.
okay.
So it's like it's like bird-like essentially. I'm on fire.
Okay.
Okay.
And does it bird-like mean that it doesn't have hands? Because birds don't have hands. Their wings are their arms, right?
I'm not going to
It doesn't matter that much.
it wasn't on the screen that I
Either
read, so I
way,
don't know.
Trico is a Trico, Grovile, and then
Yeah,
Septile. Those
better
sick
name.
names. And then Talonflame. You
Talonflame.
know, Talonflame sounds like someone's like bird that they've named their familiar Talonflame. You know,
Yeah.
this is my
Yeah.
companion Darkwing. You know, like
I hate fantasy stuff like that. I hate when fantasy stuff has either that where it's just super basic like tribal naming where it's like
yeah.
you exist in a society that hasn't fully figured out its own language. Or it's just German. Sorry. Cuz German just combines a bunch of their words to make new words, which is fun. I mean, we do that even in science, like wormhole.
I mean, wormhole's a cool word
Yeah, it kind of is, but it's just worm and hole put together.
because it looks like a worm's hole.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
not like the one they create.
No,
Not, not,
How do you know what a worm's hole looks like, Kevin?
uh, 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 uh.
um, no, but I hate when they do that.
The worm.
Or it's like,
Nature's intestines.
or it's like literally everything is overpronounced or way too long. Those are my two least favorite things in fantasy. Like Lord of the Rings gets it right half of the time. The elves are obviously the ones I don't like Galadriel.
Yeah, there's
But
I don't like it
Gandalf,
when
Gandalf is sick.
Gandalf
That's
is
awesome.
dope. Like I mean, like keep
That's
it to
such a good
3
name.
syllables is like kind of the rule for a name.
Well,
Anything like
the issue is that it's like it probably doesn't sound like exotic to other people of a language where Gandalf like probably sounds close to a real word or name. But like in English, when you're doing like the English ones, I just hate when they're like, let's just roll our R's as much as possible. Because like English doesn't roll its R's, so it's just an easy way to like make all of your names sound exotic.
Oh balls. Reese, do you have a lot of azalea leaves?
Like if you just called me Reese, obviously I would sound way more like non-American.
Do you have a large amount of
How large amount are we talking?
birch tree?
Birch tree?
My big old birch tree. Remember that thing?
Like birch wood or leaves?
No, my birch tree. Remember that thing?
Yeah.
I need that much amount of azalea leaves.
Okay, I don't have that much. I have like a stack.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't really farm those leaves unless I specifically am using them for something, in which case they get used.
Fair enough. I mean, I can't complain about that. That's just science.
That's just science.
Yeah, no, a lot of the naming for a lot of stuff is just like, come on, dude, what are we doing here? Like, what is this? Like,
And
come on.
I'm not any good at it either. Like you asked me to come up with like an iconic name like Frodo that like rolls off
Frodo
the tongue.
Baggins, Bilbo Baggins. I mean, it's not that hard if you like give yourself like
the only one
an
I'm
ounce
really
of
good
time.
at is copying Gavin's Pounderbutt all night.
Pounderboot all night.
Pounderbutt.
Pounderboot.
No, it's just like it's like actually decently hard to do, but also Frodo is just like
It's the goated name.
yeah. I always forget how much he like just kind of whines in that movie though.
I mean, he's a whiner. He's a bit of a wine head.
Yeah.
He likes his wine. It's like he's a
only-
rosé kind of guy.
I feel like they also they did Boromir so dirty in that show.
The show.
Not show, the movie.
I mean, I mean, that's like the point of his character, though.
I know
right?
I know the point of his character, but like at the end, he's a very good person.
I mean, he is a good person with like this, like he's like that's like his like story arc, though.
Yeah.
Where he's like.
Well, his story arc is that he gets tempted by the ring.
Yeah.
Which like they specifically say, like repeatedly, that mankind is really susceptible to that.
Yeah.
But in the show, or not the show, the movie, he's kind of the only guy that's like affected as hard as he is, despite like all of his actions outside of being tempted, being kind of the best.
I mean, Boromir's. I mean, that's the thing. Like, even the best guy can get tempted. Is like kind of the.
I know, but like they just did Sean being so dirty, and then he takes like 17 arrows and still fights.
Did you know that Sean Bean was actually born Sean Bean, not Scene Bean, but he changed his name to Scene Bean?
Oh, was it SHAN?
It was SHAUN, and then he changed it to
Scene.
Scene. Yeah.
Nice.
Is that awesome?
That is kind of sick. I mean, that's like movie actor 101 though.
Make your name cooler.
Well, it's like your name either has to be first. You either have to have unique name, very unique name, like Leonardo DiCaprio, and I don't even know if that's his real name.
It could be.
It definitely could be, but it has to be like alliteration or the inverse of alliteration, which I can never remember what it's called. When the end of the word is the same. That's rhyming. That's just rhyming.
That's yeah, it's rhyming.
It's kind of rhyming, but I don't mean rhyming because Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't rhyme. It just has O's at the end. Because do.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
EO are not the same.
Because it goes into do to di. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. It just rolls off the tongue. Or Jake Gyllenhaal, like his last name is kind of unique. I don't know if that's real. Again,
I believe that's his last name.
Or you have to have like almost superhero name, like Nicolas Cage.
Wasn't that same his name?
That's not his name, but I mean, like that's what I mean. Is like those are your options if you're a.
Yeah, you want to get jobs. Yeah, you want to get. Yeah, you got to change your name.
Those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't
know what I would make mine.
My name would work. You're full.
I don't
your
think
full
so.
name might actually work. Because it's very easy to say.
Yeah, but I don't think so. I think it's like the only times I can see someone being similar, not at all similar to my name.
Example is like Bill
James,
Skarsgård, right?
But that's a famous last name. It's been like a whole family, right? There's a whole family, and it's been around for a long
Yeah, but
time.
it's just like very clearly like
I mean,
the
like,
ethnic last name.
yeah, but that's like really tough. Like, I mean, like,
Although to be fair,
what's his name from?
he's been put into a lot of movies where he just plays Northman. He
Yeah,
was actually
exactly.
in a movie called The Northman.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I mean, there's what's his name from um from Gabagool Show, James Gandolfini, right? That's a pretty interesting name, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty tough, right? That's it's kind of hard to get. I
Well,
mean,
I don't know what I would change my last name to because it's so generic. Like yeah,
yeah,
my
you can
it's
just like
just
drop some letters and then you'll be good.
no. I've always wanted to change it to a more traditional Norwegian name. Um, but the vast majority of Norwegian names that aren't already famous, just our occupations,
Yeah,
because they were a very tribal society.
you know, like
Um,
cobbler.
yeah. So there's like, if I change it to like a traditional last name, it's like the vast majority are just son of person,
Yeah,
or, um, or occupation. And then like
yeah,
the few other ones are almost exclusively something that like one of your ancestors earned, like strong strong fighter or something like that.
yeah.
Like
Brave soldier.
yeah, where like your name literally just means like Oaken Shield essentially from the Hobbit. Um or it's just one of the gods, and like at this point Marvel's kind of ruined that. Because I would legitimately change my last name to one of the variations of Thor, but like then everyone's just gonna be like, "Ah, oh, that's clearly fake,"
Oh yeah,
and it's like, well, it's fake for me, but there are actually large amounts of people with this last name, like, and it goes back thousands of years or hundreds of years, so like, it's not really fake. It's just fake because I called myself that. It's like if you change your last name to Steele. Like, there's actually a decent
yeah.
number of people named Steele, but like nobody would believe you.
I know. I mean, there's some. I mean, yeah, there's like a lot of like names that you said. I mean, like it's kind of odd. It's kind of awesome when you see someone with a really cool name. It's like it's kind of just lucky though. Like you kind of.
Yeah. Well, see, half the time is I do believe it, but I've run into people that'll be like, "Oh, really? You think that's his real name?" And I was like, "Yeah, like there's so many bland names or like name combinations. Like Jacob, like John Smith, you know? Like literally the most common name in the US. That there's got to be like at least one guy with a name just literally Blue Steel.
There's gotta be.
You know there's a guy out there whose name is Blue Steel. You're like, "Oh, what's your name?
Yeah.
Blue?" Really? Blue? What's your last name? Steel? Oh my god. And like that's what their parents named them.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. I know. Name drop. Um,
Name drop. I
I
know.
don't know him personally,
I
but I
know
know
Peter
someone.
Parker.
You know, there's people. You know, I know someone's last name is I don't know him, but I know of someone whose last name is Rhodes. Guess what their first name is? Take a guess.
Fork in the
Hmm?
fork in the.
No, that'd be awesome. No. What are roads usually? What are roads made of?
Construction.
Okay. What are old roads made out of?
Concrete? Brick? Is his name just Brick?
No, no. It's close. It's
Ah,
close to brick roads.
just rock? Clay?
Almost.
Is it clay?
Almost rock.
Stone? Is his
Yep.
name just Stone?
Yep.
That's a weird first name. I will say that.
Stone roads.
That's kind of awesome, but also that's a weird first name.
It's an awesome name.
It is,
I
but
bet he's awesome.
like to be fair, it's a weird first name, isn't it? Like Stone. Usually the
Yeah.
first name is the bland one.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, ugh, I hate this. I hate this.
What, just digging leaves?
No, I'm done digging and placing, but it
Oh.
looks horrendous, and I don't know how to
That's because
fix
you're
it.
making a giant birch tree, which is the worst tree in Minecraft.
Yeah, but it's thematically the correct tree to build.
I know, but uh, it's rough because it's the worst tree.
I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to build a tree. I
Have
didn't
you
build enough branches.
have you like
I
looked up
watched a tutorial.
branch?
No.
Not a tutorial. I'm just saying like often when I'm building something that does exist in the real world,
Yeah, you
or
look it
like
up to get some inspiration. No, I'm
yeah, I'll
just
just look up
freeballing it.
because I'm not a good architect.
I'm winging it.
I
If it looks
always
terrible, guess what? I'll burn it down.
I always open Bing because that's the crazy one. And
Well, the problem with this is I gotta basically connect all these leaves into like a sphere and then build a big sphere around it.
okay,
And then I think it'll start to look good. I'm just gonna
why did I
forgo like
clear this side? I wanted to do
needing to
the other
build.
side.
I'm just getting rid of the fact of having to build more branches. And I'm
Mm.
just gonna try to just see what I can do here. The problem is with birch leaves. Birch leaves are like the worst because they're the most like transparent of the leaves. So
Oh,
I
I'm
have to
on
like put
fire.
something behind all of the.
You have to put like dark green wool.
I'm gonna have to do something like that, yeah. Or just like keep putting leaves around on the inside. Um, let's see
Yeah.
how this looks.
I really want to install the mod. What mod
Okay,
is
you know
it?
what? You know what?
Is it just
It
Optifine? Do you know
Optifine, yeah.
which mod I'm talking about that adds like extra bulbousness to leaves?
Yeah, that's a part of Optifine,
Is
I'm
that
pretty
just
sure.
Optifine? Okay. I also want to install Optifine so my render distance can be higher because my computer can handle it, but like I can't see the church from outside of the walls.
Oh, that's too bad. That's just part of the server.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really? Because like
Yep.
there's supposedly a mod that fixes that. Maybe it's
No,
only in
it's
single
it's
player.
this is client side. Like the client side of these servers, your max is 10. It's kind of bogus.
Well,
Uh,
I guess at some point we'll have to download the package, and once I buy a new computer, once I buy a new desktop, Kevin, my old desktop is going in whatever is my living room as my TV thing.
mhm,
Like has all my Netflix and Amazon and stuff on there because I don't.
mhm.
Smart TVs are fine, but I want to be able to like, you know, watch Twitch and stuff without like having severe issues because typing on a TV remote is the worst. Um, and
Facts.
and then I'll just like run the Minecraft server on it as well, so it'll slow down every time I watch TV.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing about this is like it's great. It's fine. I don't really mind it. It's a bit expensive. Um, but I like trust it's not gonna like have any issues. That's like my big problem, and it also
Yeah.
creates backups all the time. It's a d- I am okay with the render distance being kind of low. It makes it kind of keeps it safe. I don't want to lose anything, and
Sure. I mean, you could just set up an external hard drive and have it back up every few hours, or like, because there's ways to set up your Minecraft server that every time like people aren't connected for a certain period of time, it just shuts down, backs up, and then restarts.
oh yeah, there's ways to do it. I just don't really feel like dealing with server operating.
Yeah.
And this way, it's like another thing like Netflix, where I'm like, actually, screw Netflix, but
Isn't Netflix getting like progressively worse?
yeah. I'm using Netflix as a just like it's like, oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, no, I know.
there's your, yeah,
I was just saying in general because I don't have
yeah.
Netflix, never have. Um, and everyone's like complaining about it now.
Well, yeah, they're getting rid of like password. They're like making it so you have to log in once every 30 days. Thing you can't. They're trying to get rid of like password sharing and everything, which is a
Okay.
valiant effort, but nice try, guys.
It's
Good
first
luck.
off, it's never gonna happen because people are absolutely lazy enough to deal with logging in or like verifying two-step verification to share, especially families. Like if you're sharing, it'll cut down on X's.
Yeah, I'll lose like a couple like people who are just on there for some reason.
It'll cut down on all of the boyfriend and girlfriends that have been mooching off of their exes because they forgot to log out when they broke up. That's who it's going to cut down on. It's not going to cut down on families or friends. Because it's just like, oh yeah, I want to watch Netflix. Let me just text my friend. And like most people aren't actually anyone outside of the medical field isn't actually busy enough to not be able to like check their phone and just text a code. I don't even know how you would do it, except maybe like verification, like IP verification. Like you can only have 3 devices
there is.
on it.
I think it is IP verified now. I think it's per household.
Okay. That's an easier
I think this is
way.
this is terrible.
What, the tree?
Yeah.
Should I come look at it?
Yeah. Well, there's one angle you have to look at it from. It's the one side I've been working on.
Okay.
It'll get there once I build the leaves up enough. Oh, but geez, dude, this is.
I'm telling you, man. It was cursed from the start. I know you don't want to hear it, but
no, I know. I built this like for like I put like no thought into it. I was like, I'm just gonna build a tree.
Even birchwood in real life is just cool. It's not really pretty.
Well, it's not meant to look pretty. It's meant to I just want it to look like a tree. You know, that's kind of that's the goal.
I will say the one side that has exclusively one branch on it, that looks really sparse.
Well, I didn't put leaves on that part. That's where the beehive is gonna go.
Okay.
That's where like
God,
the beehive
I completely forgot about your stupid nether thing.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how that turned out.
Well, you just use like every color known to man.
Oh, and the little like pathway thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Like it's cool. It's cool, but it's like Tanner's Portal, where it's kind of a monstrosity to look at. Can I leave?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I move? My keyboard died. Okay, never mind. We're back. I don't know what that was. Also, do you happen to have a ton of calcite?
Sadly, no. I think I used it in that factory I never finished.
Nice. Glad it's going to good use.
Yeah, well, that'll get done at some point. You know how I roll.
I do know how you roll, Kevin. The temple. You could call me out. You could call me out for the church. You can call me out for the church.
This is not the angle we gotta go. We gotta go to this side.
Not the angle, because this is by far the ugliest part.
Well, that's by far the one I haven't worked on. Come over here to this tree over here. Angle. This is where I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, this looks better.
Yeah, see, that's what it's gonna look like everywhere. If I get enough leaves, I'm out. Oh, around the whole thing. Yeah, everywhere. Yeah,
there we go. Hey, you got it. You got it. I think you got it.
Woo!
Did you get it? I was doing a Pitbull thing.
Oh, really?
Everywhere? Everywhere.
Believe me. All right.
Well, one of his songs, there's like something, everywhere, everywhere, and it's so stupid.
I don't know that one.
Pitbull.
Believe me,
it's always catchy.
Oh, out there having a tough time.
Yeah, Pitbull, the guy that's always catchy for no reason.
Yeah.
Well,
but this is.
I think he just captures the yeah. I think I've heard drunk people say every single time.
But this will look. It'll go all the way up, and then I'm thinking it'll be up like it'll be a little dome on the top, right?
Yeah,
it'll go up for a little bit. It'll eventually look better.
I know I've said it before, but is the beehive going on top or below this? Oh, I missed. Oh my god. Is it going on top or below this? Like, is it sitting atop this branch, or is it hanging from it?
Hanging from the branch.
Okay, then you need to add some branches that are lower here.
Oh, I will. I ran out of calcite. Oh, this is where the calcite went. Yeah, never mind. Went to this.
It is. God dang it! Really? It's so hard to get.
I know.
Gosh, dang it, Kevin. I really want to
What?
use it as my texture block.
Go get some then.
I
I
don't
went and
know
got
where
it for those.
amethysts are, and I don't know where a
Gotta go find
stony peak
geodes.
is.
Gotta go find geodes.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if you're gonna find stoning peaks, there's a ton. Yeah, this will look good eventually. I don't know. This is one of my
Sorry.
what?
Just like, this will look good eventually. I know when.
I really don't know what hit me there. It was a skeleton.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's problematic. Yeah. Ugh.
God, it's so problematic. What block is this? Is this packed dirt?
Where?
It's coarse dirt. Where do you get coarse dirt from?
Gravel and dirt combined.
Oh.
Where are you looking?
That was just your path.
Oh yeah, I gotta fix that up a little bit. Did I fix the path already?
Why do you have 2 talking speeds?
What do you mean? What does that even mean?
Just when you're saying default, I know everyone does this, but it really hit me hard there. You were like talking and like actually putting thought into your conversation, and then I said, yeah, it was on your path, and you're like, oh, I gotta fix that up a little bit. Like just so much faster.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get it in. I guess. I don't know.
And then I said the why do you have 2 talking speeds, and you just went, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What
What do you mean?
It was just very normal. I don't know. It was very clear to me that your questions or like the phrases that didn't require a lot of thought just spewed out.
I need to delve on them for too long.
Yeah, I gotta fix that up a little bit. And then, what do you mean? But like, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
It was just that really got me.
You want to play a game of rock paper scissors?
No, but I'll play Awesome Nuts.
All right, fine.
Oh God, dang it!
Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah, that's enough. I got frustrated. I ran out of azalea leaves. I don't really feel like going and getting those. That's the next bottleneck of that tree.
Literally, all I am doing is digging up wood to clear space for the barn right now.
Yeah, but the problem with azalea trees is I have to plant them all myself. Yeah.
Okay, well, there's some I planted over here if you want to go get them.
Nah, I don't want to do that right now. I think I'm gonna go take a quick 5-er. I'll be back, and then I'll plant some Awesome Nuts if you're down.
I'll play some Minecraft. I'm only gonna do a little bit of Awesome Nuts because I have to like restart the stream and all this stuff.
Okay. Oh.
What?
We're getting some lag. Oh yeah, but no, the cherry blossom.
Gummy.
It looks too gummy. Did you see it?
Sticky
Did you look at the?
With a blicky No, I haven't seen it.
I don't know if that. I don't know if you.
Is that song called Gummy?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that was the best reference I could get after the.
I just don't know how I feel about it. You know.
It's a little gummy.
It's a little gummy, dude.
Sticky.
It does look a little sticky. It looks a little rubbery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't wait to go 1 in 10 as Snork Gunk.
Should I play Chucho or nah?
Yeah, play Chucho. Get good as Chucho.
Oh, but
Best Chucho player NA. Yeah, I like playing as Scoop, but I want to play as a character that I'm not good at.
Why? Winning is everything, Kevin, and that's the reason competitive games are bad for the community.
Play Scoop if you want to win, but I'll play Snork Gunk if you want to have fun.
I don't necessarily want to win. I don't want to get stomped on like I did. Maybe I'll play Dirt Boy again, Because I used to
Durble,
play him a bit, and
Durble Blorp, isn't that his name?
I don't know, but his name is Durple, which is fantastic.
And he shoots cats, right? That's his whole thing.
Yeah, I think I have a good skin for him too.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, I might also take a break, but yeah, no, leave the stream or the. I'll kick you. Oh, kick of crumbs. What? No, not from the server, just the call. How do I? I can move into big talk. Moved. Oh, it does look really gummy. It's really pink. I think that's the reason why. It's really pink. Yeah, yeah. All right. I've gotten a good deal of resources. Um, from stocked up here. I think I can make a barn out of all that. I'm gonna be doing it around here. I'll need to terraform a little bit. I do want it on a lower, but not, or maybe even higher than the farmhouse here. I want it that way so that the door is facing the wall. Yeah, hopefully we'll either get back to it tonight after we do a little bit of awesome nuts, or I'll get back to it next stream, or over the weekend when I'm recovering from whatever tests I have to do at the hospital. I never got to it. Maybe we'll do it in that Awesome Knots. I'll explain to Kevin. It is kind of depressing, though, and Awesome Knots is very much not a depressing game. So, yeah. No, hopefully you guys liked it. Having a great time building up this town. It takes forever to actually do stuff if you're talking. Because it's really hard to be creative and also just, like, make jokes or even just hold a conversation at the same time. We're working on it. We're getting better. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to reduce and reuse. I forgot my own login. I forgot my own.